So the first thing to remember is that the head is 3D, but it's not the only thing that's 3D. We also have to keep in mind that the eyes themselves have 3D form. So I started by looking at the book Anatomy for Sculptors. There's a lot of diagrams here, so I started copying them out, and I made sure to copy the eye from all different angles. It is true that many styles simplify these details away, but it's still important to know they exist. For example, here's the tear duct, and the waterline, which is the bit of skin between the eyelid and the eyeball. Another thing that's important to remember is that the eyelid actually has thickness, so I made sure to draw contour lines as much as I could to understand the actual shape. The surface of the eyeball is actually curved, so keeping that in mind, I continued drawing eyes as spheres. The first few didn't actually turn out so well, mostly because I drew the eyelids too small. I was also sort of treating the eyelids as a sort of texture painted on top of the sphere, when it's more like a 3D Pac-Man opening up to reveal the iris. If you pay special attention to how it looks when you draw the eyeball from above or below, you see how those corners are kind of curving around that ball? This is the reason that simply skewing a front-facing eye looks weird. Pay attention to this corner of the eye. Notice as I turn it, it actually gets hidden behind the curvature of the eyeball. Getting these tiny little details right is actually key to making the eye look good from different angles. I was focusing really hard on drawing individual eyes, but I had missed the part I had actually needed to practice the most. Honestly, it's already hard enough to draw two symmetrical eyes even when they're straight on. And trying to draw matching eyes while keeping in mind all of this additional geometry and perspective and all that other stuff, I got this wrong for so long actually. Here's one of the most important things to consider though. You gotta make sure your inside and outside eye corners line up no matter what style you're drawing in. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but it actually took me years to figure out, so I'm telling you now so you don't have to get it wrong for years too.